Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to mount a print in a 16 by 20 mat. I've cut the mat. It's a double mat, and this is the backing board that we'll be putting the print on. First thing we want to do is we're going to hinge the double mat to the foam core. So I've got a piece of archival tape here. It's hinging tape. So we're going to hinge the two together. Start by peeling that off. Just like so. We just put that tape right down the middle. We create a little hinge there so we can flip this over. And our board is now hinged nicely to that backing board. So once we've got a good hinge there, just going to press it down so everything is nice and square and even. Okay, I'll get my print. Okay, so we're going to lay our print into position. Drop our board down. When you print these, you make sure you print enough border around the outside edges so you got some bleed underneath. Okay, so I've got a little sandbag here. I lay on the print, hold it in place. So I'll cut two pieces of this lightweight linen hinge tape, and I'll cut two heavier pieces. What I'm going to do is create a little bit of a T at the top here, and that's what's going to hold the print in place. None of the tape will be touching the front side of the print, of course. The lightweight tape goes to the back. We'll just put about half of it on the back side, so part of it's hanging over the top of the print. I like to just peel them about halfway off. It's easier to control that way. And before I actually attach them, just check my position once more. Okay, that's good. This heavier tape now goes across the lightweight tape. I peel the top side off, and I'm just going to make a T out of it. Still, none of the tape is touching the front side of the print. It's only adhered to that piece of tape that's coming from the underside of the print. So we've created a T there. Lay it down, double check it. Okay, you can see our print is in position. It's just hanging there, being held on by the hinge that we created. See, this way, if for some reason the buyer decides to change the mat, take it out of the frame, for any reason they decide they want it looking a different way, they can take that apart and they can put that print into another mat, into another frame if they want to their liking. So now all we've got to do is secure the mat to the board here, and I've got some neutral pH archival glue made by Lineco. I put a couple of spots in each corner, or a spot in each corner. Since this is going into a frame eventually, it doesn't have to be perfectly secured on all the edges. I also like to use a little bit of this Lineco double sticky tape that just holds it nicely until that glue gets dry, and it's also archival. So everything being used here is archival so that it doesn't damage the print in any way over time. Make sure it's all evenly squared up. Once it is, you can then just secure it down with the back of your hand. and your print is done. That's it. From right to left, we have our hinging tape, we have our heavy tape, and our light tape that were used to hinge the print to the mat board, and we have the glue and the sandbag that we use to hold our print to the board, and our double sticky tape just to keep the boards together until our glue dried. That's all the materials you need.